Hi, Internet. I'm John Appleseed. Let's take a look at the connections puzzles for the last few days. This is the archive section of the New York Times Games website, and these gray squares are connections puzzles I haven't done yet. So let's get caught up. We'll start with Monday the 22nd. This is a category matching game created by Winaloo every day. And of these 16, we'll call them entries today rather than words, but of these 16 entries, we need to find connections to let us sort them into 4 categories, with each category containing 4 entries. All right, our words today, or our entries today, are stressed, boomer, powder, head, alpha, soft, X, lead or lead, times, primary, silent, dot, period, something like that, short, popsicle by, and Bangkok. Okay, Bangkok just stands out as kind of unusual. I don't see any other city names. Bangkok begins with the word bang. We got bang and boom going here. Bang, boom, and pop and pow. The first halves of all these words are onomatopoeic explosive words. Boom, pow, pop, and bang. Yeah, onomatopoeia is in the category name. Okay, so give myself credit for that. Then we've got maybe silent and stressed, things that letters can be, short and soft. I kind of like this. I'm not sure about soft. Soft more like a consonant sound and short more like a vowel sound. I'm going to leave that aside. I think that may be correct, but let's just look at something else. So something is primary. It is the head or the lead or the alpha. I think those go together. Dominant. All right. Then, okay, times and X are synonyms in mathematical terms, as is by. Can a decimal or a dot be a multiplication indicator? That may be. I don't think I didn't get very far in high school math. I don't remember that, but it might be. Let's try this as what X might be, or ways to indicate multiplication. Multiplication indicator. All right, then we go. These are what sounds can be in linguistics, I think. Pronunciation descriptors. Okay, I'm going to give myself credit for that. All right, I'm not quite sure about that multiplication. That was a real guess, but I think that works. Let's check out the connections bot today and see how others did with this puzzle. I don't think it was too difficult. Maybe 3 out of 5. No, 1 out of 5 for difficulty. 53% of the players got it with no errors. 13% were unable to finish it in the allotted 4 guesses. We got 97 out of 99. We got an extra point, I think, for finding that purple category first. If you do it in reverse difficulty order, you get 99 points. 44% of people went with head, alpha, lead, primary is their first category found. Only 25% went with the explosive onomatopoeia. Boomer, alpha, X, and silent. I didn't even think of that. That would be a good guess about generation. Gen alpha. Yeah. Phonics, adjectives. Powder, going with that. Soft, silent, and short powder. I'm not sure what people were thinking there. Short, going with X times by. Maybe. Silent, with going with X times by. No. And dot, going with maybe demographic cohorts. All right, interesting. All right, let's go back and we will do the 23rd. This is... What we're doing today is Money, Yankees, Hotel Foxtrot, Modern Fireplace, Popular, Deed, Emperor, Featured, Token, Tap, Recent, Swing, Earth, and Trending. All right, Hotel and Foxtrot are letters in the phonetic alphabet, as is Yankee, but not Yankees. So I think that is misleading. I don't think that's what Hotel and Foxtrot are going to be. Something is trending, maybe it's recent, modern, perhaps, and popular, or featured. Trending, featured, I'm not sure. There's something there, but I think we need to get some things off the board first. All right, what about Yankees? Yankees are a team. New York Yankees. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Hotel. Foxtrot is a dance. It has fox as its first syllable and trot as its second. Foxtrot dance, tap dance, maybe, swing dance are these styles of dance and modern dance. I think modern dance more than popular dance. I think these are types of dance. Let's try that. Dance styles. There we go. Okay, then money. Money and token, perhaps. Like I'm thinking of coins you have to insert into a vending machine. And I don't know about that. Okay, fireplace. Things with ashes. No. Popular. Now we got popular, featured, trending, and recent. These might be like buttons on your Spotify feed or something like it, but they all kind of have the same meaning. Things that are hot right now. Sorting options online, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'll give myself credit for that. Okay, Hotel Earth and Deed. Deed. I'm not sure. Okay, don't see anything else that grabs my eye. Emperor. Emperor Penguin. Roman Emperor. Money, lots of things money can go with. Token and a deed kind of have the things that, like deed symbolizes your ownership. You have to show it to show that you own something. Token kind of has that same meaning, but not exactly. Okay, Yankees begins with Yank. The New York Yankees. Yankee Doodle. Why is it plural? Things in pinstripes. Huh. New York is the Empire State. That's just trying to make that work. I don't think that's going to work. Okay, gee, I don't know. Fire. We've got fire and place as words in there. If we add letters or take letters away from any of these, what do we get? Here we have ear. Huh. Could these be things from Monopoly, maybe? Token, a deed, a hotel, and money. Yeah, these are all parts of a Monopoly game. Yeah. Yes. Then we have fireplace, emperor, earth, and Yankees, plural. I'm not seeing this one. In the interest of time, I'm going to concede victory to Winaloo and see what's going on here. Things with mantles. Okay, that's clever. I didn't think of that. How do we go back to the puzzle? We'll see here. We'll see what the categories were on this in the bot. Okay, 3 out of 5 for difficulty. I got it with no errors, but really I didn't know what that last category was, so I'm not going to give myself credit for winning this one. Okay, 51% of people got the dance styles first. Content sorting options, 41%. Only 5% of people got that one first. Okay, so things with mantles. Yankees. Mickey Mantle was a New York Yankee. Fireplaces have mantles. Emperors have like an imperial ermine coat, I guess, would be the mantle of the emperor, and the earth, part of the earth's crust is the mantle. Okay, that was a good one. things people put together. People put modern. I kind of was thinking about that, but wasn't quite sure about it. Yankees going with money deed token. Yeah. Emperor going with money deed token. I think people were just trying things here. Yeah. All right. Let's go back and we will do the final one. Today's puzzle, the 24th. And for the 24th, we have Humpty Dumpty, Toaster, Pink Floyd, Money, Kool-Aid Man, Helter Skelter, China, Rush, Chick Flick, Deadpool, Luggage, Genesis, Clifford, Mumbo Jumbo, King Crimson, and Mr. Krabs. I don't know King Crimson, but we've also got Kool-Aid Man and Mr. Krabs. Are these things that are red? Characters that are red? Deadpool is red, isn't he? I think that might be one, but let's kind of confirm it. Oh, Clifford the Big Red Dog is also red. Okay, so let's leave that aside, definitely. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. We got Humpty Dumpty and Chick Flick and Mumbo Jumbo, just rhyming phrases, maybe. Helter Skelter also. Let's put that aside as a possible category. Toaster, things that pop up or something like that. Pink Floyd, another brick in the wall. We've also got maybe things with colors in the name, crimson and pink. Money. Not Monopoly, probably here. Kool-Aid Man, oh yeah. Helter Skelter, China, Rush. Rush and Genesis are bands, and Pink Floyd maybe. There's probably another band that goes here. Okay, Luggage. All right, I'm just going to try Humpty Dumpty, Helter Skelter, Chick Flick, and Mumbo Jumbo as rhyming phrases. Rhyming names, compound words. Okay. That turned out to be right. It was a little bit of a risk there. So, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Kool-Aid Man, Mr. Krabs, and Deadpool. Let's try these as characters that are red. Okay, I was worried King Crimson was going to be there too. Now we've got Genesis, Rush, Pink Floyd. Was Money a band? Or is King Crimson a band? That sounds like a band name, but I'm not familiar with it. If that's right, then China and Toaster are in the same category with Luggage and Money. These sound like there might be a way they go together. Okay, let me think about that for a second while I'm going to try Pink Floyd, King Crimson, Genesis, and Rush as bands. Prog bands specifically. Okay, now we've got China, Money, Toaster, Luggage. They all go together. I don't know how they go together, but this is only green, so it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. China and Toaster, things you would have in your kitchen. A China like coffee cups. Money and Luggage. Things with names on them? Toasters don't have names. Even the Brave Little Toaster is just the Brave Little Toaster. All right, winner wins this one too. Classic wedding gifts. Okay, didn't think of that at all. Let's look at the connection spot. Yeah, that's fair. I guess that works. 2 out of 5 for difficulty, so I should have gotten the wedding gift thing. 26% of people were able to get it. We did purple first, so we got an extra point there. 32% of people went with compound words, and probably more people knew King Crimson than I did, because I did not. And other mistakes people made, yeah, putting King Crimson. That was going to be my first guess, but I wasn't quite sure about King Crimson. Mr. Crab, yeah, Humpty Dumpty is children's characters. Yeah, I would certainly think that those could go together. China might be a band name. Helter Skelter was a rock song. It sounds like it might be a band name as well. And Red Things, Red China. Okay, didn't think of that. That's clever. Okay, so only 1 for 3 today in terms of how I did because did I have? I think I had an error maybe in one, but there were two where I got to the last category. I knew they went together, but I didn't know how they went together, and I don't give myself credit for those. All right, so 1 for 3 today. I hope you enjoyed that. Please come back for more puzzle and games, and I'll see you next time.